Oh, global position system, you're so fucking flawed. People can't run that yet. Uh, hello. Forgetting you're here. Sorry for never doing a video for a few weeks. I swear for the life of me, I planned to do a video 2 Sundays ago, but, people can't learn to not play music for a while. No, I've been paid. No, I thought Ryan told me that I have to do a review to make up for it. And well, why not a game, an RPG many people love? That being Fallout 3. No, thing is, if you guys are wanting to do, thinking, oh, are you gonna do the few DLC things in here? Yeah, I will be mentioning the DLC for Fallout 3. Now, Fallout 3 is a game from the third game from the Fallout series created by Besthesda. And it takes place a few years after years after the second game. Now, I never played any of the other Fallout games, so I don't know if any of the other Fallout games are as good as this one. But fuck it. The game starts out as you literally being birthed, and it starts with you doing one of the things I hate that video games do. Primarily all RPGs. Not to create a character. The thing is, I fucking hate the create a character. The create a character is so fucking pretentious. Like, why would I want to spend, 20 fucking hours creating one character that I could be spending playing the fucking game? Like, why would why would I want to waste hours upon hours of making a character that could do playing the fucking game? Now, in the beginning of the game, while you're in the vault, I think 101, it's been trying to tell you a little bit about the game, a little bit of the game mechanics. Like, VATS, it's just a weird lock-on system thing. It's a little, I can already explain it. Now the game, does this, one of the things I didn't like about Fallout 3 is that they, just gave you the Pip-Boy and not explained it. The things I have no idea how the hell Pip-Boy works. Like, back then, no idea what the fuck a Pip-Boy was. It's like, if you're gonna give us something that's basically been one of the poster items from the series, please do us a favor and fucking explain Pip-Boy to those of us who got brought into the game, who's just now playing a Fallout game. Yeah, it does get annoying for someone who's hardcore, some of us old time fans to hear the same explanation for a certain item, but it's useful for some players who haven't played it. Let's see. In the beginning, you play in the entire game. You're playing as a girl named Lone Wonder. Now, kind of to my knowledge, Fisk from Undertale, and many other RPG games, Lone Wander's gender will also on what you want the gender to be. Now, you're going in the game. You're trying to figure out why your father left. Why he left and why he didn't at least explain himself before leaving. And you're going through the entire Capital Wasteland, which is basically the nuclear explosion nuclear wasteland version of what I think, if it says DC, which is Washington DC, and throughout the entire game, you're trying to figure out what happened to the father and why he left, and what the fuck he did, and what the fuck he's been doing. Now there are, let's see, 5 DLCs for the game. But one of them's just to keep you from. It's basically a get rid of the end game thing called Operation End Cards, which is basically basically allowing you to continue playing the game, making it a real real open world game. The Pit, which is basically you going to Pittsburgh, and you become a slave, and you have to figure out what the hell to do there. Brokensteel, it's Brokensteel, not the other one. Operation Ancard is basically you trying to figure out what the hell. It's basically you trying to help these whether steel knockers get into this one vault thing. Point Lookout, it's basically a weird place where you have to try to figure out where you have to go through and try to help this one girl find her daughter. Then Mothership Zeta, which is basically you get abducted, and you have to basically make your way through this huge alien mothership in order to get back to Earth. Now, excluding Point Lookout, I had a problem with each. The only 2 real things I had a problem that I had a shit hard time playing was Mothership Zeta and the Pit, because I kept dying and I couldn't figure out what to do. But besides that, I like the DLC was actually decent. Now, on to the game. The gameplay is basically okay. It's like your average shooter, but for some reason you can't fucking run for whatever reason. You can do a little like there's 2 speeds. Moving on a crawl at a snail's pace, and basically when you're not encumbered, whatever the fuck it's called. Now, there's literally no running feature. You can jump, but you can't run. Well, that was the one thing I fucking hated. Besides the whole create a character. You could do a handful of these things, but they never implemented a fucking run feature. Seriously. Now, in the game, those radioactive insects and shit, like the roaches have been radiated, and so have scorpions and bears, and chameleons, which turn into rat roaches, rat scorpions, yogoi, and deathclaws. In that order, I believe. Which has basically made the roaches not that a little more threatening. Scorpions are now fucking huge. Yogoi, which are more radioactive descendants of bears, from what I'm told, and deathclaws are basically some form of chameleon. No, the thing is, unfortunately, I never had to deal with a deathclaw in my first playthrough until way later. And what's kind of funny is that during my entire gameplay, I never really saw any glitches in the game until quite recently. I was going to the Republic of Dave, which is one of the locations in the game. And I saw this deathclaw on a mountain, and then some guys would know where this is going. the fucker did a jump, and he ended up going into orbit. It's like, hey, look, this is just, oh my god, where'd it go? Like, look, that's like me, like, hey, look, that's a death claw, oh my god, like, holy shit, he leaped. Like in each area of the game, depends, like, the enemies you see, it depends on where you are in the game. The DC ruins, you'll be finding a lot of super mutants, which are basically really big, bulky guys with hammers, stick things, assault rifles, and miniguns. And the occasional grenade. From what I've heard, they're basically more dumber than the guys in the West. They're basically more retarded than super mutants in the West. The roaches, raiders, and slavers, and other and insert random thing here is a constant you see throughout the entire wasteland. Now, throughout the game, you're trying to figure out what happened to your dad. Like you go to Mugatown, which is like a town that's surrounded around a fucking a fucking atom bomb. And I was like, why the how come none of you guys feel safe with a fucking bomb in the middle of your guys' fucking city? You have to go to Galaxy News Radio to talk to Dog, which is one of my favorite characters. And then to the ship that's at the bottom right of the map of the DC whatever the fuck. And then to one of the votes to find your dad. Without that, I'm going to stop there to not spoil the ending. Let's see. Graphically, the game's amazing. Gameplay, it's a little bit dodgy at times, but it's okay. Now, for the characters. The dad, was one, like, when you're trying to go through the entire game, trying to find the dad, the more and more you learn of it. And I was like, and partway through, when it turns out that he's one of the important figures of this project to cleanse the water, I was like, man, I have to find him. Where the hell is he? And then, and the dad's basically actually a decent character. He lost his wife, which is basically the only one to his mother. And he basically busts out of Vote 101 in order to figure out in order to get the purifying water thing fixed. Dog is basically the guy you'll be hearing when you switch to the Galaxy News Radio station. And he's actually a hilarious character. Like, he's a hilarious disc jockey, from what I've learned. Each character you'll see, the other characters you see will be that, sometimes going to be that generic asshole, the somewhat decent character, or the doesn't give a damn character. But the only character who I find a little zero-dimensional is Lone Wonder himself. The thing is, I do not like the Lone Wonder. But the entire time, you forget that you're playing a 19-year-old. A guy who basically recently turned 19. That's the one thing I hated.